Courtroom so quiet you can hear hearts beating. AC humming low like it's scared to make noise. Bailiff Sergeant Darius Mallory, 6'5", 280 pounds of ego and steroids, got 19-year-old Keontae Jackson locked in a death grip, dragging him past the bar. Keontae still spitting fire. This whole case is fucking trash. Y'all railroading me and everybody know it. Mallory leans in, teeth clenched. Boy, shut your goddamn mouth before I shut it permanent. 1 second of silence. Cracker! Open hand slap so vicious Keontae's head snaps sideways. Sound bounces off marble like a 45 went off. 60 people inhale at once. Judge Malcolm Mace Carver. Black robe, salt and pepper beard. Presidential Rolex flashing under the sleeve, leans forward slow. Voice low, deadly, pure Southside Chicago gravel. Sergeant Mallory, did you just strike my defendant? In my courtroom. Part 1, extended. Hard gavel slam, wood actually cracks. Lock them doors. Nobody leaves. Nobody records. Deputies, phones in the basket, or y'all joining him in a cell. Doors slam. Keys rattle. 2 armed deputies block exits. Carver stands. 6'4", still built like the Morehouse. Linebacker he was in '88. The robe don't hide the fact this man can still break somebody in half. Sergeant Darius Mallory. Front and center. Now. Mallory struts up, smirking like he owns the building. He's been Carver's personal. Bailiff 6 years. Thinks the job comes with immunity. Your Honor, with respect. This little punk been threatening my life, the prosecutor's life. Carver's eyes narrow to slits. Respect? You just disrespected every oath you ever took. You disrespected me. You disrespected this robe. And worst of all, you put hands on a defendant who was in my custody. Step closer. Mallory's smirk starts slipping. He takes 2 more steps. Now he's right under the bench. Carver's voice drops so low the mic barely catches it, but the whole room feels it in their chest. You know who I am when this robe comes off, Darius? Mallory tries to laugh it off. Yeah, Judge. Old stories. Blackstone Rangers 80s, 79th and Ashland, all that legend shit? Carver interrupts, calm as death. Legends don't die, son. They just learn how to wear suits. I ran 35,000 gangsters before you could spell your own name. I put more bodies in the ground than cancer. Then I put the gun down, got 3 degrees, and they gave me this bench. But make no mistake, the man who did all that, he still lives right here. Carver taps his own chest, thump, thump. Mallory shifts weight, first time looking nervous. Judge, I was just... Shut up, badge, gun on my bench. 10 seconds. Mallory freezes. Sir, you can't be serious. 9. Judge. 8. Whole gallery holding their breath. Prosecutor looks like he wants to disappear. 7. 6. Mallory's hand shakes as he unpins the gold shield. Places it down like it's on fire. Then the Glock. Clink, clink. Carver picks the badge up, turns it over slow. This piece of tin don't protect you in here, son. I do. And today, I'm revoking that protection. He pockets the badge. Turn around. Mallory hesitates. Carver's voice turns into a growl that rattles the windows. Turn the fuck around! Mallory turns. Carver steps down from the bench, robe flowing like a war flag, grabs Mallory by the back of the neck with one hand, fingers like steel cables, marches him straight to the defense table where Keontae's still sitting, cheek swollen purple. Carver leans in so the whole room hears, apologize, to his face. Like you mean it. Mallory's pride fighting for its life. I ain't... Carver tightens the grip. You can hear cartilage creak. 5 seconds before I drag you to lock up myself. And let the inmates know a court. Officer coming in fresh. Mallory's voice cracks, tears in his eyes from pain and humiliation. I'm sorry, Mr. Jackson, I was dead wrong. That slap was uncalled for. It won't ever happen again. I swear on everything. Carver don't let go yet. Louder. I'm sorry. I fucked up, please. Carver releases him like throwing away trash. Spins to the gallery, voice booming. Let the record reflect. Sergeant Darius Mallory is hereby relieved of duty, stripped of badge and weapon, placed on unpaid administrative leave pending immediate internal affairs investigation, and criminal charges for assault under color of authority. Any questions? Dead silence. Carver looks at Keontae. Young man, charges dismissed with prejudice. State clearly ain't ready. And I damn sure ain't in the mood to waste city money on this circus today. Deputy, cut him loose. Cuffs click open. Keontae rubs his wrists, still in shock. Carver climbs the 2 steps back to the bench. Sits like a king reclaiming his throne, adjusts the robe. Sergeant Mallory, you got 10 seconds to walk out that side door before I add contempt and make it a mandatory 10 years. Clock's ticking. Mallory stands there broken. No badge, no gun, no pride. Tears and sweat mixing. 9, 8. He finally moves. Walks out the side door like a ghost. Door slams behind him. Carver looks out at the stunned gallery. This is my courtroom. I don't care what color uniform you're wearing. Blue, black, corrections orange, or a $10,000 Brioni. You raise a hand in here, you answer to Malcolm Carver. Remember that. One final gavel bang, sharp as a guillotine. Next case! Mallory stands frozen, Glock in one hand, burner phone in the other. Reaper's Hellcat long gone. Only sound is his own heartbeat in the distant L train. He looks at the photo of Judge Carver one last time, then smashes the burner under his boot, drops the Glock in a storm drain, walks straight to his own truck, grabs his personal .45 from the glove box and drives. 9:22 p.m., Oak Street, red light, pouring rain. Judge Carver's black S580 stops, wipers beating slow. Coltrane's still playing. Headlights flash behind him. A figure in a black hoodie steps out, raises a pistol. Carver locks eyes in the rearview mirror. Recognition hits him like a brick. He whispers, "Darius, don't." Mallory's hand is shaking, rain running down his face mixed with tears. Finger on the trigger. Carver slowly rolls the window down, rain pouring in. Voice calm, almost fatherly. "Son, put it down. Whatever they told you, it's a lie. You pull that trigger, you become exactly what they said you are. I taught you better than this." Mallory screams through the rain. "You humiliated me. You took everything." Carver nods slow. "Yeah, I did. Because I had to show 60 people in that room what happens when you forget who you serve. But I never took your soul, Darius. They're trying to take it right now. Sirens in the distance, getting closer fast." Mallory looks around. 2 unmarked Tahoes screeching up from both sides. Detectives jump out, guns drawn. "Drop it! Drop the weapon!" Mallory freezes. Carver steps out of his Benz into the rain. Hands raised, robe still on under a trench coat. "Stand down! He's mine." Lead detective, Latino, gold badge. "Judge, get back in the car." "He's armed!" Carver walks straight toward Mallory, ignoring 12 guns pointed at him. Stops 5 feet away. "Darius Malik Mallory." "Look at me." Mallory's crying openly now, guns still up. "You want to kill me? Do it, but know this. Reaper set you up. He's live streaming this whole thing right now. You shoot, you go down for cop killing a judge. You drop it. You walk away tonight with your life and your kids never see their father in chains." Mallory's hand shakes harder. Carver takes one more step. "I was you 35 years ago. Same corner, same choice. I chose wrong once. Cost me 20 brothers. Don't make my mistake." The gun lowers an inch. Carver soft, almost a whisper. "Badge is just metal, son. Your name is forever. Protect it." The .45 drops into the wet street with a splash. Mallory falls to his knees, sobbing. Detectives rush in, cuff him gently. Carver stands over him in the rain. "Attempted murder on a judge. That's life. But I'm recusing myself from the case, and I'll be in the courtroom every day you're sentenced." Sitting in the gallery. "Because real punishment ain't prison. Real punishment is knowing you almost threw away everything for a ghost from my past." He turns to the detective. "Take him in." No rough stuff. He's still one of ours. 1 month later, same courtroom. Judge Carver on the bench. Mallory in orange jumpsuit, shackled, head down. Carver reads the sentence. 30 years, possibility of parole in 15. With one condition. You will complete the Police Academy mentorship program for at-risk youth. Every single year you're eligible. Because one day you're going to stand where I stand. And remember who showed you mercy when you deserved none. Mallory looks up, tears in eyes, nods. "Thank you, Your Honor." Carver bangs the gavel once, soft this time. "Court's adjourned. And Darius, keep your hands clean from now on." Final shot. Carver walks out the courthouse alone. Sun breaking through the clouds for the first time in weeks. He looks up, takes a deep breath, and whispers to nobody. Old debts paid, finally. Fade to black.